What is up, YouTube? This is your boy Donovan Milliken coming at you with another video. Hit that like button and subscribe, comment, share it out to Twitter, Facebook, and whatever. Let's get into some Dabo Sweeney. You know, on his little tiger calls, the weekly calls that most coaches have by their fans, a fan called in and asked him why we paying you $11 million to go 4-4, and he went off, completely off. Told the guy he don't have to come back, be a fan. We've won 2 national championships. I've been here. Clemson ain't done that in 35 years. I mean, he totally went off. The thing about Dabo is he hasn't adapted with the times. He don't want to use the transfer portal or nothing like that. But you can't go off on your fans, man. I mean, there's a lot of crazy fans in every fan base, but to go off on your fans, I mean, when you're making $11 million, people want results. And yes, Dabo has won 2 national championships. His last coming in 18, so that's been 5 years ago. But to go off on a fan, asking a question. I know he was talking about his money, but Dabo said, "You ain't gonna talk to me. I'm 53. You will not talk to me like that." I mean, that's a losing battle. Most fans are in high programs. One loss, they're going to make fans want to have a comment or an opinion or whatever. So, I mean, but to go off like Dabo, man, when you don't hit the transfer portal, you can't. That's how most teams get better nowadays. I mean, you recruit through high school and stuff, but a lot of people get better through the transfer portal, and you don't want to use it and stuff. I mean, it's hard to get better. But, I mean, football left him behind. I mean, first game of the year, Duke beat them 28-7. When's the last time Duke beat Clemson in football before this year? I mean, Clemson's 4-4. Could they go 6-6? I don't know, but Dabo better take a look. I mean, you got NIL, the transfer portal, all this. College football is moving in a different direction. The playoff goes to 12 teams next year. And if Dabo don't adjust, man, he was talking about the Board of Trustees could get rid of him if they wanted to. But if you don't adapt to life around you, it doesn't matter what happened 5 years ago when it used to be a 14 playoff. And it was him, Alabama, Georgia, and all them. But now they're with the transfer portal, teams get better quickly and it's easy fix. I mean, it doesn't fix every problem, but it fixes a lot of problems. So, we can go fans off. That's a losing battle, man. That's like being in quicksand, going at your fan base. Because whether you go at Tyler, like the guy's name is Tyler or whatever, there's going to be another guy coming at you. I mean, Clemson, like Dabo said, they had 12 straight seasons where they won 10 games or more, and that's great. But it's always, you got to update that resume, man. So it's just an interesting situation there at Clemson. So very, very interesting. Now let's go to another topic. Shane Beamer, 2-6, or what's his name? Arkansas's coach. What's his name? Sam Pittman. Sam Pittman or Shane Beamer, both 2-6. Which coach will get fired first? I mean, Shane Beamer last year won 8 games, thought he was something great, and he ain't, and he's 2-6. I mean, there's just some people, you wonder how they get a job. I mean, making all this money coaching football, like how? It's like when you interviewed him, what was you seeing? I mean, Sam Pittman's a good offensive line coach, but he's not a good CEO. And then Shane Beamer tries to be cocky and everything. He's not good enough. When people go through the hiring process, it's funny what athletic directors and presidents see in them interviews to make you hire somebody. So, college football, man, it's winding down tonight. The release of the playoff comes out. It'd be interesting. I expect Georgia to be 1, Michigan to be 2, Florida State to be 3, and Washington to be 4. But the only thing is, we'll see how quick the NCAA is to jump on this Michigan situation. Very interesting. Still in signs, man. Very interesting. See last year TCU played them. They did dummy signs because they knew Michigan was cheating. But just a lot of it's kind of interesting what the NCAA will do with that situation. You know, usually they act slow, but they usually act slow in situations like that. But we'll see. We'll see if the committee holds it against them. You know, there's 14 different personalities and people in that room. You don't want to say they'll hold it against them, but if you have, there's 5 Power 5 teams undefeated. Could Michigan get left out? Because you have Georgia, Washington, Florida State, and somebody else in there, maybe. But just some interesting things going on. Dabo going out of his fan base. average coaches. I mean, cheating. I mean, there's a bunch of things. That's why college football. There's nothing better than college football. There's usually something daily in the news feed. You just can't beat it. You cannot beat college football. Remember, guys, thank y'all. Like my videos, subscribe. Send it out to Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And remember, at the end of the day, we go Vols around here, though.